It is great to see you.
So nice to see you too.
Oh gosh, I have been wanting to get you in the game for the last 3 seasons, and I'm just so pleased that you have the time because you're kind of busy these days, Laila. Laila Ali is a multitasking mother of 2 and a television host.
Welcome to All In. I'm Laila Ali.
But when we first met 13 years ago, she was a young boxer trying to live up to the legacy of her legendary father, Muhammad Ali.
Well, you know, when I first started boxing, it was when I got introduced to the public. You know, my father being a global icon, but now here's his daughter. I knew that a lot of people weren't going to understand it. And I used to always just be really focused and always felt like I had something to prove. You know, you came and interviewed me for fight, and I had my game face on. And
I was scared. I was so scared. Laila proved herself beyond a doubt. In 24 professional fights, she was undefeated with 21 knockouts, the top woman fighter in the world. In the ring, we always want to know best move. What was your
best
Yeah,
move?
what was your best move?
I would say definitely the right hand. You know, the right hand was my money punch, you would call it, because if I landed hard, I'm gonna knock you out with it. And then my movement in the ring, because if somebody can't get in front of you to land their shots, and then they have to worry about you hitting them as well, that's like a major advantage to have, is good movement in the boxing ring.
Because you were floating like a butterfly.
I wouldn't say that. I never tried to
like
compare
a bee,
myself.
yes.
Yeah,
but even can I just tell you, just sitting here, how many times you've done this?
Oh, I have.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm going like, well, watch with the right hand.
The winner, Laila Ali.
You were undefeated in the ring. Now, where you are in your life, do you still have that same pursuit for perfection?
Definitely. And, I have to work on not being so hard on myself sometimes because I'm in a new space. I did what I love to do. And it was hard for me once I retired to find something else that I was passionate about, because as an athlete, you just don't feel that same passion.
But Laila found a way to show another side of herself on Dancing with the Stars.
People like the idea that I fight. They haven't actually seen me fight, but they just like that I don't look like a fighter, but I have this little tough edge. I remind them of my father. But at the same time, they got to see me do my thing on the dance floor, and I gained a whole new, fan base.
And your program that you're doing right now is something that really kids can watch. So the family.
Oh, yes.
The family can sit down and watch together.
Yes, my show, All In, is something I'm proud of, obviously, because I don't like to associate myself with anything that's not positive, that people can't watch as a family. We spotlight people that are doing, extraordinary things, but are ordinary people. So it's a little job I do on the side here. It comes on every Saturday. It's fun.
Life has changed for Laila's father, too. The once powerful fighter, now living with Parkinson's disease.
And even now with his sickness, he still gets out. He still touches people. And he can just walk in a room and people cry. They don't even know why they're crying, not just because they feel bad, because of the energy that he brings.
We ask people on Twitter and social media all the time when we're going to sit down with somebody. I can remember getting so many questions, good questions. When did you realize that your father was not just a world champion, but also a world influencer?
It's funny, I can't remember the exact moment, but I'm so proud of my father, first and foremost, because when he was fighting back in the day and he said boxing is just a platform for me, he's a humanitarian, he cared about people. I'm glad to have that same blood running through my veins, and he has shaped the way I look at the world and other people and other athletes, other celebrities. And it's hard for me to get excited about people because I'm like, what have they really done? Like, you have a God-given gift and talent, but how are you going to use, this platform that you have? But you can't expect everybody to be like Muhammad Ali. Just becoming an athlete doesn't change who you are as a person.
What was your greatest weakness that you overcame to go on to be successful in life?
I would just say that me feeling like I had something to prove when I did first start boxing, and I wasn't really able to show my real self and the fun side of me and just kind of relax. Anytime you're just uptight, you're just not going to get very far, because you're just putting too much energy into the negative. And that's what really has helped me be successful.
Another popular question is, will the Ali dynasty continue? You have 2 children. You were a fighter. Your father was a fighter, boxer. What about your children? Would you would you want them to step into the ring?
No.
Either one of them? Either one of them?
No. I feel like you have to be a little crazy to want to box for a living, because I mean, I know what we go through and I know what kind of toll it can take on your body. Boxing is just a little shady, you know, and it's just kind of like anyone can be a trainer, anybody can be a promoter, anybody can be a fighter. You got all these people in there, and you know.
But yet it's been very, very good to you and
It
your
has,
father.
but my dad didn't want me to do it, and I don't want my kids to do it. But let me just say this. If my son or daughter wanted to fight and were like, Mom, I really want to do it, I would not tell them that they couldn't, because I already know, like me, that wasn't going to do anything.
So has the Ali family thrown its last punch? In or out of the ring, the future is full of promise. You must be so excited about not just right now, but the future. Infinite possibilities.
There definitely are infinite possibilities, you know, and you get to choose what road you want to take. And from the very beginning, I knew I was going to stay true to myself. And so as situations occur, as opportunities present themselves, you know, I make decisions according to, you know, how I feel inside and my values, my morals, and what can I do and go to sleep at night and feel like I'm still on that same path, you know, and that's what makes me feel good.
Hey, Laila, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Appreciate you being in the game.